Robert Reese.
Here.
Joseph Michaels. Keith Johnson. Gary Guglielmetti.
Here.
And Mark Wood.
So that public hearing? Yes.
No. Oh,
County, no county impact.
This is for Mr. Doors, I think.
Mr. North's application, there's no county impact.
Has anyone signed in to speak on Mr. Doors' application?
No.
No.
Yeah, here for lead Denman, should I sign it first?
Oh, if you'd like to speak on it, yes.
Oh,
I know, he gave us a letter.
oh,
He gave us a letter, she's right there. Speaking to my
I don't know, are we supposed to sign?
We're
We're expiring?
Yes.
Oh,
Which public hearing did you want to speak on? The door
Pardon?
part? Which we have two public hearings tonight. Which one?
Brian Wood.
Okay, that's the first one. Yes, please sign.
should we both sign?
One of you first.
Do you want him to speak first?
Mr. Doors, would you come up and just give us a quick run through? Some of us were not here at the last meeting as to your project, or if you're going to represent the town.
Okay, we have a copy of it. I have a couple here, if you know.
You want to get next one?
Okay, as we said at the last meeting, Mr. Dorr has been dealing with FEMA and New York Rising as to how to repair the house from the flood damage that it sustained. And at first they wanted him to raise it about 10 feet to get it above the base flood elevation, which would look ridiculous there. This property rises up to the back, so they finally agreed to move the house towards the back. So now it's out of the floodplain and it's going to look a whole lot better. And so that's what we're proposing to do, but the property narrows towards the back, so we're looking to get a side variance of about 10 feet.
I mean, it appears as if even now that the existing house is perhaps encroaches on that side yard setback. Okay. But this house predates zoning purposes. Yeah. It's an old house. Before the 70s. Okay. I don't know, further questions, any questions on that?
No.
Maybe that got been by Gary? Okay.
Can you give me that second sheet? So, Ted Devin, did you want to speak about the variance?
Briefly.
Okay. State your name and the mic and where you live, please.
My name is Ted Denman, I'm a prepper, and this concerns my father's property line, and he is very concerned about it, and he is opposed to this variance being granted. There's drainage issues, visual issues, and the rest of it's in his letter, so just so you're aware of that. Thank you.
Can you just take a look at this map to let me know where your dad's property is? This is 212.
On this line here.
The back is going where? Oh, his back line. Okay. And your dad currently has a house here or no?
No, but it's a prime building lot for sometime down the road. And that would greatly affect the value of that land.
And how much property does your father own? Approximately?
18 acres, 18, 19 acres.
Okay, and where's his access to this property?
That comes up from the corner of 28 and 212.
Okay, by your shop there, your old shop?
We're right where the common food is in.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then comes around and goes up the hill.
Okay. Good. Somebody else?
Gerard Byron.
Can I show you on the map where our line is? This is our property.
And this is this same property this gentleman was just describing.
This is the Denman property. This is final. Right here. This is the road, that's the road.
Oh,
that's
And that's
212.
where his house is now. So this is our property. Yeah.
And how much property do you have here?
3.38.
And where is your home?
over here.
Do you have any idea what the setback is to this lawn? From the house?
From our house.
Approximately?
Quite a ways.
Okay.
Quite a ways.
Okay.
But we are opposed to this,
Okay.
bottom line.
Anything
We
else?
just
on that?
had an appraisal done, and very expensive appraisal, and this is only going to be detrimental if we give up something like this. The house is going to be on the market.
Yeah,
Be
the
crazy-
appraiser said
be crazy
that
to
would
give up
affect the value of the land there,
Mhm.
because it is a prime lot there. And there's also concerns that this doesn't show, there's a stream right here.
Oh, I think it's here, it is showing, yeah.
There's a stream here. Goes on our property, goes from here, and I don't know if it goes into Denman's.
Yeah.
And this is a very steep bank,
Mhm.
which they clear cut,
Mhm.
and it's all clay. And I just wondered what kind of environmental study had been done on that. Like he said, like David said, he was talking about erosion. You don't think anybody has really looked at that?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, well, he has to look at
But anyway, 10 feet is close to the line, and that would impact the value of the property. The setback is what, 25 feet?
They're gonna be 30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet?
You would be 30 feet from, yeah, this section here, 30 feet. The proposed building would be 30 feet from your contiguous property line.
Oh, then why are we here? Because we were sent a letter that we want to go 10 feet to our line.
It's
It's
the
gonna be
zoning.
10-foot
Oh,
It's
variance.
a highway business, so the side yard setback is 40
It's-
feet. So it'd be 30 feet from the property line. He needs a 10-foot variance to be closer to the property line than the 40-foot requirement. It's not that he's gonna be 10 feet from the property. His side yard setback is supposed to be 40 feet, but he can't fit the house because of the
Oh,
constraint.
okay.
So
The
he's going to
letter
be
was
30
confusing.
feet.
The letter said a 10-foot.
Variance
A
request.
10-foot variance request. So
Okay.
we and the appraiser looking at that letter said that he's going to have a building 10 feet from your property line.
No, that is not the case.
Oh.
This is why we
because
have,
of
this
our
is why we have
zoning.
the hearing, so we
So
can,
because of our zoning, it's a 40-foot setback,
yes,
but Brian wants to do a 30-foot.
correct. 30 foot, 3/10.
Good luck, Brian.
All right.
All right, we're okay.
Okay, thank you, Gary.
Right there?
Right, yeah. That's why we have public hearings. What?
How, your access across the water, how's that going? How are you getting across culverts, and how are you getting over from where the house is now to where it's going to be?
This is gonna be road plus, wood from the property.
Do what?
Wood from the property, to cut down trees and, cribbing from the, house moves.
To ford that stream?
To move the house. Your
In the
question
house.
is how are they gonna, how's the driveway access gonna be across the street? Is that what your question was?
Yeah.
How are you gonna access the house after it's moved? Not just how we're gonna move the house, but
Yeah.
how
Build
the
a
access.
bridge,
They're gonna put a bridge. You said something about, you did talk to DEC about
and it's not on the radar. It's not a waterway that.
not a delineated waterway?
Right.
Yeah, it's not an actual stream, it's just a runoff.
DEC is so funny sometimes, you know, what they classify.
It's dry for more than 6 months a year.
I've called them and,
In the spring it runs.
Well, they try to tell me that the drainage ditch in front of the farm stand
Well, yeah.
was a stream.
Well, I know, we called that, yeah.
So it's like, I can't win, you know, I gotta have every single one, I gotta ask. So, that helps.
I've called them and,
If you make a move, you'll find out if they know anything about it or not.
I've spoken to Brian Drum, and he said that it's not a 15 on the charts.
Okay.
Section 15, I think. Anyway, it's not something they control.
And I think if he did make any silt, it would all get absorbed by the fire right down the street.
Any further questions?
No?
I'll make a move to close the public hearing.
Yeah, right here.
All
Sure.
in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Sure.
You do.
We're all in favor?
I mean, personally, I think in this particular case, the existing house is closer to the contiguous property line than the new location will be, I think it's substantially less, has less impact moving the house back rather than jacking it up 10 feet that close to Route 212. That would be pretty heinous. I'd be pretty upset if I was one of the neighbors had that in front of me. I think this is makes perfect sense. They have the ability to move it and to raise it to be above the flood level. That seems like
It's actually taken out of the floodplain.
It's actually out of the flood.
So, yeah, raising it in the floodplain would still require flood insurance. But by taking it up on the property, you've effectively taken it out for repetitive losses and flood insurance and all, because now it's just out of the floodplain. So as far as Mr. Doerr is concerned, that's by far the best way. So it is for the town too. We have one less structure to worry about.
You're good? Good. Okay. I'll make a motion to determine this to be a type 2 action under the secret review process, which requires no further environmental review, and that we accept the application as submitted and grant the variance.
I'll second that.
Okay, Board Member Johnson? Board Member Reese?
Yes.
Board Member Guglielmi?
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck, Mr. Doerr, with the project. Thank you. How do you pronounce your last name?
That's her first.
Oh, it's the first one, I'm sorry.
Reginald.
Huh?
Reginald Park.
Oh, okay. Okay.
R-A-G-N-H-I-L-D, Reginald.
Okay, and you say so. Was for Keith's benefit, you was at the last meeting, you want to just
Sure.
give us a quick synopsis of the application?
Absolutely. Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for the privilege to present this today. My name is Art Christie. I'm here representing Reggie Art. What we're proposing is to take the lot that she has now and subdivide it. There's 2 houses on it right now existing. They purchased the property in 1964. This is in Grandview Acres.
Yeah.
So everybody knows what those lots are kind of look like, all different shapes and sizes and mountainside, whatever. They built one house when their son was alive, hoping that when they got older in the years, that the son would be there to help them assist them in finances and maintenance of the house. He's since passed away. In September, Reggie's husband passed away. So now she's left to take care of all this herself. It's too much for her to take care of. She's I believe she's around 80 years old. So what we'd like to do is subdivide it, then she can sell the one house.
This is the one she's selling? The small one.
Yes. Don, do you have the map of the entire subdivision to the original subdivision? You had it at the last meeting.
And
Thank you.
What is it, this is deeded as all one lot now?
Yeah.
it is now, because you got a variance before, right?
Yeah, like what she had was these were the 2 separate lots. Then she combined them, she put them together.
And that's when it's separated.
This is right? So this is the map here. This is their property. And you can see that the lots surrounding the neighbors, everything is in harmony with smaller lots, much smaller sizes and all that. So it's not going to be an impact to the area at all.
So this lot initially would have been pre-zoning, correct?
Yes,
And it has its own septic system, well, everything is intact.
they both have their own septic systems. They share the well. I have a letter that I gave, it's in your file, saying that she will put another well on the other piece of property, that it won't be shared any longer when it goes to be sold. Whether she does it, or the person buying it does it, I don't know how that's gonna go, but there will be two separate wells.
So there'll be no lot line adjustment, it'll just go back to where
Well, I don't know, Don, is it exact what it was in the beginning?
No.
No, it's more even,
Yeah.
it's more of an even split to make the two lots more compatible to what's surrounding them.
So they're now, the other almost an acre, this one's a little shy of an acre, and, oh, this one's a little over, okay.
And it's a 1.5 zone, and as you can see here, it doesn't even exist.
So you used the word I don't think I've ever heard associated with Grandview Acres, and that was harmony.
Yeah. Well, you know, back then, that was Lou Hallenbeck's subdivision.
Yeah.
People came up and they said, I'd like to buy some property. And Lou says, well, how much money do you have? If they said $2,000, he sold them a $2,000 lot. If they said $4,000, he gave them twice the size. You know? So,
Yeah. Weird.
but in your file are all the letters from the adjoining neighbors. Everybody's in support of her. And we're just trying to help her out, get through this.
I don't see a problem. You guys people have done a lot of record,
Yeah,
changing back and forth.
that's pretty much what's happening. It's going back to almost what it was.
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
Excuse me, was there any other correspondence?
No,
Oh, the no one
the
received?
letters were the same ones he gave us last week.
Okay, last one.
Last one.
I make a motion to approve.
Okay, let's close the public hearing. I think I'm moving to close the public hearing.
Okay, thank you.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I make a motion to approve.
You still got a house in
The application as
You're
submitted.
not moving the lot lines as well.
Okay.
I'll second.
You're saying right now one lot? Yeah. So they're granting the variance to grade two substandard lot.
And did
But they're not granting the
The
subdivision.
second, I was going to do it next. Yeah, I had to speak with you.
I know the two of you would know
that. It's a type 2 action.
testing you this
Additional
time.
environmental review.
Board Member Johnson?
Yes.
Board Member Reese?
Yes.
Board Member Bouvet?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're all right. Thanks for taking care of this board.
He's halfway there.
You what?
He's halfway there.
Oh.
Planning board now. Now I get to go to the planning board.
Oh.
Both of you are on it.
You better hope that the rest of them
I
show
know.
up. Yeah, you almost have a quorum here now.
You're gonna have a full house.
Guess there's no other old business? Anything else that we need to know from you?
Nothing else been submitted.
Okay. Oh, do we have to approve minutes? This was. The minutes have to do with, we approved the reserves, the compensation. The line, you can do that lot line adjustment for the bridges up there. I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as typed.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good, I don't have any more training sessions coming up, but you guys need to start going to some of them, maybe.
I was hoping to be a nice, juicy one here, like an olive or something.
There's that summer school thing, it might still be in your folder.
You know,
It might be over now, though.
I think I turned my folder into last meeting. Maybe I forgot.
I don't take anything out of it.
Really?
Really?
Warren must have needed extra copies.
Oh, that's it. I had all the education I could get.
Let's listen to this.
That's
Can
not
we
it.
miss stuff?
That's not it.
Okay, I'll look for
We're
it.
getting credit for the meeting, but, it's not.
Yeah, but it's, you don't have enough meetings for all the events that you.
I'm going to do, we need to make up 2 hours, 3 hours.
But you only get, credit for meeting,
I'll check on it again.
something like that. But you don't have enough for all the meetings. But you get like 2 hours if you go to one training session.
Right.
Starting training right now.
I don't think so, I'll have to check the summer school thing, I think it may almost be over now.
Okay, August 3rd, August 5th, August 12th. What's that?
Yeah, is it the golf and volleyball? Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. That was it, Batavia.
There's gonna be another one with more.
Okay.
Some of them might be online too. You can't do those, but maybe you can. You can go to the library.
What was the meeting for this?
That is from Annie Taylor about the Cascade Mountain Railroad. It's really about the museum and the railroad. I'm not really sure both.
She just wants to make us aware of what's going on down there. So that we
That's
know.
nice of
Well, yeah, I gave her all the information so she could give it all back to me. So, and yes, I'm aware of where the railroad is, Cascade Mountain Railroad, I'm aware of where the Empire State Museum is. They have both assured me of what they're gonna do, so I can only hold them to what they tell me. Unless something